Can you name the 3 Spider-Man Tom Holland movies?
Yeah. Spider-Man, here he comes.
Here he comes,
That's number 1.
Yep.
Spider-Man, and he's back. And the other one, the last one is...
Wait for it.
With Madam Web now finally officially released, the reviews are in and aren't as bad as initially predicted, with talks of creators trying to recreate Spider-Man No Way Home or even Into the Spider-Verse.
You have to wrap the hair, glue the wig down, then style the wig.
But sometimes they would be ready to rehearse before the wig was on, and then there'd just be a bald Sydney just walking around set, looking like a dome head.
Oh my god, I know.
Today we wanted to look at some of the bloopers and funny moments of this film.
Dakota Johnson likes to sleep for 14 hours a night. The Wall Street Journal. That's a long time to sleep.
I didn't even say that. I said that I could easily sleep 14 hours, but I don't, like, demand it. I'm not a monster. Why is sleep bad? Like, why? Leave me alone.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: Sydney Sweeney stars in this film as Spider-Woman, but what was her role before this? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
What is my character called in The Last of Us?
Why am I blanking on the name right now?
no!
Why are you doing this to us?
We haven't really talked about it much.
No, but like I'm super excited and we all shared it.
Okay, sure. No, I'm kidding. no, it's,
I actually don't.
I can tell you. Adina.
Adina!
Sony has a somewhat confusing, tumultuous history because of its separation from the MCU timeline. However, Madam Web has the opportunity to change the Sony universe in various ways, and it is seemingly already well on its way to doing so, for better or for worse.
It's actually not the Spider-Man universe. Well, there are spiders. It's like a little bit Spidey.
Okay.
But it's not in the Spider-Verse. You don't have to know anything about anything at all to watch this movie.
Sony themselves have had issues with other superhero suits, but for this Sony film, they managed to find a way to avoid issues. Like with Batman's suit, Michael Keaton explained that the mask had given him a splitting headache and it was harder than it should have been to use the restroom.
We were in the middle of filming and then I go, 1 second. Oh my god. And I turn around and I just started throwing up. And then I turn back and I go, we're all good, we can keep going now. And I had, I was having like a heat, not heat stroke, but like I was overheating. My body was shutting down, but I was great.
Somehow she made throwing up professional.
Despite the significant history of superhero suits being uncomfortable and posing mobility issues for actors, Madam Web seems to have achieved just the opposite.
The least favorite thing that's so funny. Don't have to pee. Do not have to pee in that costume because it's gonna take a team and at least 10 minutes to figure that out. But honestly, I loved wearing the superhero costumes and I loved meeting the people who put them together. They're amazing and so talented. Like the level of artistry that goes into these suits is like unmatched.
It's so flexible, comfortable, it's great. Tahar goes on to explain that he was able to jump around his trailer and that, although he was worried about the suit being hot or uncomfortable, his suit caused neither issue.
How do we put all of the harnesses and layers on underneath our suit? Because it's a tight suit. You can't even really bend your leg all the way. And I remember we were practicing all these things and then the moment you get the suit on, you're like, wait, I can't even move. And then you have layers upon layers of harnesses and different skins on underneath. It was very concerning.
While Dakota has said jokingly in the past that she has been annoyed with her cast but loved them anyway, she also revealed that she felt like the oldest person of the group all the time while filming with Sydney, Celeste, and Isabella, even though she's not that much older than them.
And the other one, the last one is the Goblet of Spider-Man.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Need a vacation.
Harry, Spider-Man, and the Goblet of Man.
At one point, for a skit to her introduction to Madam Web and introducing it to the audience of Saturday Night Live, Dakota had an interesting way of advertising it.
I have a new movie coming out. It's called Madam Web. It is in the Marvel Universe, and it also stars Sydney Sweeney. like if AI generated your boyfriend's perfect movie.
Trying to do a new twist on the story, the actual story of Madame Web is she is paralyzed and blind. Obviously, the story would have been 10 times harder to create with the main character being not able to do much.
No, literally, she walked away and she was like,
She's like, what?
what? Just threw up like the tiniest perfect amount of throw up.
1 sec.
1 minute.
And then we come back. Okay, let's go.
And we were all like, no, we're not just gonna roll right now. Like, let's just keep going.
So that decided of the character and story being an origin story instead, slightly changing the fictional character to give more freedom to her movement and allow more things to happen with her.
We had movie nights. We would go out and eat all
You
the
would go
time.
shoplifting all the time. No. So many things. It's really a Bonzu.
It was so fun. She had us working out. Like, she would literally text in our group chat and be like, okay, girls, so here are the dates and the times for Pilates. Like, join whenever you want. We're gonna go to Solid Core.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
God, these are so cute. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. Hi, guys. Oh my God, you're so cute. Hi. Oh my God, you were just so cute together. Can I have you all? Hi.
Sabina Graves of Gizmodo opined that the other actresses could be portraying more recognizable characters such as Jessica Drew / Spider-Woman and Gwen Stacy in a reimagining of the Spider-Verse comic. The film had been reported to be something else under the guise of the Madame Web character.
I'd say Britney, Beyonce.
I was gonna agree with that.
We look like it too.
Yeah, it's giving target demographic.
Yeah. No, they hit their target audience for sure.
J-Lo.
Yeah.
And done.
Filming was set to begin in mid-July 2022. Sweeney said she was about to start filming and she completed an athletic assessment test and read comics featuring her character, Julia Carpenter, to prepare for the role, while Johnson was training ahead of starting filming in July.
Cassie protecting these younger women.
Is that an earthquake? Okay, we just had an earthquake. Did you just do that?
Did I?
Did you know it was gonna happen?
Do you like that we all just sat here?
Interestingly enough, the film was intended to have Andrew Garfield's version of Peter Parker exist within the same world and feature him.
Hillary Duff. I loved Hillary Duff.
So left, they're out. So right, they're wrong. Shut up.
Oh yes, girl, I had one of these.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Very big on a CD player.
I liked Avril Lavigne growing up.
I had a Beyonce CD. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left.
And at one point, Dakota Johnson played a fun game of Jinx with Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon.
Types of spiders. 1, 2, 3. Tarantula. Oh yeah. We got 2 jinxes. This is a record.
Tarantula.
Tarantula. Tarantula. Tarantula.
Currently, there are no plans for a sequel to the film. The cast is very hopeful, as it was fun to shoot and plan for this film.
The Chiefs.
Do you think the Chiefs?
100.
Is that because of the power of Taylor, or is that just Travis and the gang?
Just Travis and the gang, and with the support of Taylor.
Personally, I think Madame Web could take the Super Bowl as well, but that's just me.
Well, I am pretty good at sports.
Should the studio decide to make another Madame Web or bring the characters back for a crossover, Dakota Johnson says she'd be more than willing to reprise her lead role. If they want me to come back, then I definitely will, Johnson says. I have no idea what's in store.
Of us.
No, we are all pretty
No,
good.
we respond to each other.
We're good at that.
Dakota definitely left me on red.
Dakota's never replied to me.
Never
It's been 2 years.
been on red for 2 years.
Check occasionally.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, Sydney Sweeney starred in Anyone But You, a comedy film where she shared when she actually got bit by a real spider during filming.
You like my hair? So that was the first. That was the first scene, so I didn't even really remember doing it towards the end because it's such a long shoot. And then when it came out, and then when it went viral, I was like, oh my goodness, I love this guy.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you think about all these moments and which one was your favorite? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
Have you ever died?
In real life?
Yeah.
This interview is nuts.
What did you expect?
I haven't died in real life.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I don't know.
No.
During this interview, I had to
What
feel
a
couple
wild,
times.
what a wild thing to experience.